Hi, One Bob 66 here, getting ready to go out to the park with the dogs and get some footage. Now, this all came about, recording video and stuff, because of this right here. So, my brand new GoPro 11, something that I wanted, and we worked out some way for my wife to give it to me for Christmas. So, this is what I have. So I originally started out with the GoPro, and the GoPro came with this case here. Oh, there's a red tie. Look at that. Cool. Uh, came with the case there. Not all the stuff that was inside. So I originally did have an action camera that I had some things for, and a lot of this is all left over from that action camera. But I soon realized with the GoPro that all of the and I don't know, all the quick clips for the GoPro did not fit with the action cam quick clips that I had for my other camera, my old camera that I bought 10 years ago. So GoPro has its own size and type, and I had to start looking at what to do to get the accessories that I wanted. So this is where I've ended up so far. I've had this for 2 months, and like I said, I started out with the GoPro, and I'll just thumb screw this off first. And the first thing I found out was I wanted to attach the GoPro to a tripod. Now this little tripod I've used with other cameras and GoPro or action cameras and stationary cameras, and it's always been really handy. And it has the quarter-inch screw for the bottom of a camera. Well, most cameras come with that. Something I didn't know or realize or understand is that the GoPro did not come with that. I actually had to go buy an aftermarket shoe mount for the bottom of the GoPro. So the GoPro typically has this shoe mount right here. Oh, if I can get it flipped up. Of course I can't right now. Okay, has the shoe mount, okay, that mounts to these type, and I'm going to call it a shoe mount because I don't know the exact technical term for it, these type attachments for the GoPro, and it's very, very secure. There's no doubt why GoPro goes or uses that type of mount, because these are very secure. Once you've attached your GoPro camera to that, it's not going anywhere. So if I go back to my GoPro, so this is the attachment that I had, the only attachment, and like I said, that did not match or work with all of the attachments and accessories that I already had for my action camera. These are very heavy. They're thicker, heavier, more durable than the ones that I had. Get some focus here. So I had to do some filing on some of the attachments that I already had just to make this work until I came up with the items that I wanted for myself. So this is, like I said, an aftermarket, and you can see the screws on the bottom side there. So I purchased the kit that had this replacement on it, and it's 4 screws that are under here that come out, and then the old one comes off, this new one goes in. It's just as sturdy and just as heavy, with the exception that this new one has the quarter-inch threaded hole, which goes on to all of my camera mounts and tripods. So and that's where I am. So I started out with using this tripod, and I've learned most of the stuff from the GoPro from doing exactly what I'm doing now. Someone else recorded video and shared it about their GoPro experience and the things that they've had and they've wanted. So the first thing I bought was this right here. It's just a simple adapter. The GoPro with the shoe, with this shoe, clips in there, clips on there. Quick and easy. Of course I'm doing it one-handed and making an attempt, but there you go. And then the GoPro sits on top, so any of my little mounts, tripod mounts and stands, were very nice. Worked really good, but this adds a certain amount of bulk underneath the camera, and every time you add something or you create a pivot point or a shaking point or a area, so I definitely wanted to get that the adapter underneath so I can attach my GoPro directly to my tripods. So I have this one, I have this tripod here, and I have this tripod here. Now this is the one I've been using mostly, and this is brand new, and I bought this off a recommendation from someone else on a video. And this tripod, of course, you mount the GoPro on there, we saw that, but if you look at this, so it has the adjustable ball end, and so this tripod folds up like this and becomes a handle. This is one of the reasons I wanted it. It has an accessory mount on the front, so if I wanted a light or mic or something, I can add that on there without doing any adaptations to this mount, clamping anything on, adding accessories, and I don't have to necessarily add something to my GoPro to mount an accessory. And then I don't know how I'm going to do this. So if I fold this out, I'm just going to unfold the arms and set it like this, and yeah, this is going to be tricky because you can see underneath here it has this. Now that leaves room for this to extend, so let me see if I can do it with one hand. Yep, I can. I've worked it enough now that it's getting looser. Alright, so this handle is a tripod and an extension. So if I back up, you can see it extends out. So if I want to get up over my head, I have the extension of the handle and the extension and the mount itself to go up higher and look up over, like if I'm looking over a crowd or trying to get a selfie from way back. It essentially becomes a selfie stick. So I bought that off a recommendation, looked it up. I didn't buy the exact one that the person had in their video, but I did look into all of them, and this was the one that I wanted with the amount of reach and the compactness of the handle. I didn't want a big large handle for a 24-inch extension. I just wanted this extra. I think this ends up being 12 or 15 inches long when I extend it out fully. So another one of the items that I purchased was this, and this has a very specific purpose, and I'm going to see if I can do it. Yeah, I can do it with it extended, so you can see. So this mounts right here onto the tripod. Okay, and additionally, This is going to be super tricky because I don't know how well this is going to work. Haven't thought this through all the way. How I was going to show this. But, okay, so right here, come on, GoPro. So I took the screw bolt out. Going to, boy, this GoPro is really, I've never had so much trouble with these. And I guess maybe I haven't done it with them. So this will go right here. And I'm going to set this down and hopefully get a little bit of this. But I've got to use two hands to do it. So hopefully. Had it reversed. So there's the camera. Well, that's actually a really good shot. So I'm recording this with my with my phone, my cell phone camera, just simply because, well, it's sort of hard to record the GoPro with the GoPro, right? Now, so all of a sudden I have a really big rig here, which isn't the worst thing in the world, but it has a very specific purpose. And I'm going to go over here. There's Kiba. Hi, Kiba. Oh, I got shoes laying all over the floor. Wow, what a mess. Actually, not really bad. It's just been a busy morning. So, and I'm getting ready to walk the dogs. So, now this is what this rig is meant for, and right here it is. So, this is just a Velcro attachment wrap, goes around my backpack for attaching there. And then you can see the back of this here attaches right there. Okay, so essentially when I have this attached to the backpack, when I'm wearing it, I have the camera attached to me and I'm hands-free, and then when I want to set the camera down or do some other shots, I can release it. I've got the handle attached to it automatically, and then I can you know, manipulate the camera, set the tripod down, extend it, do whatever I need to. And it seems to be pretty handy. I like the footage that I get when I'm walking, as long as I have the camera set up and pointing the right direction. So this little adjustable ball here, if this was just a solid mount, I would be locked in, but with this here, I can loosen this ring and move this around, adjust it, and point it in the exact direction that I need, which is a lot like this here when I'm setting up and tilting and leveling and adjusting the camera. So that's all stuff that I saw online and saw videos and recommendations of with the GoPro. And like I said, this is really a large gangly, but when I'm walking and hiking, you know, the camera essentially attached to my backpack becomes weightless and hands-free for me to do, you know, just whatever I'm doing, walking, enjoying nature, or looking around, and still recording, still listening to all of my words, recording everything I see, everything we hear. And so just to give you a rundown, so this tripod mount was about 20 bucks. I think $20 is what I spent on this. And then this attachment with the Velcro attachment that goes onto the backpack strap was, again, approximately $20. I can shop around. Amazon has a lot of this stuff. This mount here with the metal adapter. So this is a metal plate with the adapter for a 1/4-inch screw tripod mount. This plate alone with the adapter and all that was, I think, $10 or $12. This I had. This was one of mine. This was one that I've had for a long time, and it actually still works with all of my GoPro stuff. This was one that I had, and this is meant for like an arm strap or something. A strap or Velcro strap goes through there, so I can strap it to my arm or my wrist. Was 20 bucks. And then my newest acquisition, and that's got dog hair. That's never going to be right. So, is these little foamies. So I bought a 2-pack of foamies for 10 bucks. And this just, all this does or is meant to do, it's a little bit of protective cushion around the camera itself, but this is it's flexible. It slips on over top of the camera. It still shows the screen, access to all the buttons and the mounting locations, but this helps cover up all the mic locations on the camera. There's one on top. I believe this is the mic location for the front of the GoPro camera, and it just muffles all of the background noise. So like when I'm driving and getting video hands-free, all of the driving noise is muffled out. And I'm not going to say it makes it go away, but it does definitely help with all the background noise. If the wind's blowing, it blocks it out. I tried this all out yesterday, and it seemed to do a really good job with just that foamy piece on there. And this is, like I said, when I'm carrying this GoPro, it's usually attached to the tripod and it's shoved into my backpack. So this is just in the back of the in my bag, moving around if there's any movement and stuff. So I think these foamies will protect the camera a little bit better. It's not waterproof. It doesn't float. It doesn't do anything other than just cover the mics and block out background noise. But that's so far so much with the GoPro camera. If I had to make a recommendation for video editing, I'm going to give my current recommendation, which is the free app from Microsoft. It's a Microsoft app with my PC that I use, my laptop PC. So the Microsoft app is ClipChamp, ClipChamp. It's the same as everyone else. They offer a free version and a paid version. The paid version is something like $11, $12 a month, or $80 a year, with all of their extra stuff. But they have a lot of just really great ability to work and manipulate transitions, text, and rolling credits, and a lot of different things with the GoPro footage. So that's it. That's about a less than 20 minutes worth of information on my new GoPro. What I've been doing, what I've been finding. This can all change. Every time I seem to add an accessory or something, my opinion on what I've been doing and how I've been doing it changes, it seems like. But I'm having a lot of fun and enjoying what I have. And I haven't been spending a ton of money on accessories. And I advise anyone that's interested in a GoPro or haven't used a GoPro to do your research, because it definitely has its uses and its non-uses, depending on what you want with your camera or from your camera. They can be useful, and they can absolutely disappoint you in some aspects. So do your research, watch videos, watch this video and everyone else's video on their GoPros, their experience, and till the next time, or the next video I should say, I'll be seeing you.